Fight Time Network.
Welcome back to Fight Time Profiles. And this evening, we got Cody the Warrior Wilson. He is 4-1, fighting out of Strong Style MMA, Independence, Ohio. What's up, Devin?
How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming on the channel, man.
Of course.
So what or who inspires you the most in being a fighter?
So I think, to be honest, it's probably a lot of friends and family, just everyone I grew up with that kind of knew I always had the fight mentality. And then now the gym family I have here, it's really pushing each other and seeing all these good guys just achieve everything and makes you want to do the same. So definitely helps with everything I do.
So who is your favorite athlete of all time? Can be any sport.
I've always been a big LeBron fan. I mean, I grew up in Akron, so
Okay.
I mean, not many guys can go from a 3-1 deficit, and I think he's probably one of the greatest athletes of all time, especially where he came from. Like, I grew up in Akron, really poor family and stuff, pretty much just like him. So, I mean, showing he can achieve anything, I think we all can. So, definitely one of my favorites. Even though I hate basketball, I'm really not a basketball fan.
Me neither.
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it.
True that. What's your favorite strike or a favorite submission?
So, I'm getting better with the striking. I love usually do have a couple of basic strikes I've been working on real good. I love the overhand right, but definitely favorite submission. I've caught a couple of guys in it, the triangle choke. I really like to be in dominant position. And whenever they get me off them, I just fall right into it and I just take it. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I even hit it every day in the gym. It's my go-to.
Hell yeah. So if you weren't fighting, what do you think you would be doing instead?
I'd probably be doing everything I do now. I try to keep a good balance with work and family and now with the gym. So if the gym wasn't in play, it would still be work, family, and trying to take care of everything I have. So
Gotcha.
pretty much nothing would change other than wouldn't be in here as much, but definitely making this priority recently.
So you're 4-1, done a lot of events, good few fights. What's your favorite experience so far?
So far, my favorite card of the year is definitely the Jacobs Pavilion card last year. I mean, earlier in the year was definitely huge, like fighting outside, fighting right in Cleveland. I think I was asked that earlier today, and nothing tops that. So I'm not sure how it is fighting at the Civic Center, but
Right.
if it can top it, I would love to see it.
I agree. So if you could have one dream fight, who would it be and where?
You saying pros, anytime?
Anybody, anytime, anywhere. Who would it be and where would it be at?
I think so. How I've always been, I always tell any matchmaker, anything, like I'll fight anybody in my weight class. I feel like there's nobody I would say no to. So really don't have anyone specific in mind. I know I'm looking forward to Luke here soon. So I think that's the only one on my head right now, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. So we're getting this fight talk here. You're fighting for a featherweight title, December 21st. It's Luke McMurtry at Cage Thunder 29. What's been going through your head leading up to this event?
Just making sure I sharpen my tools. I know a lot of people have seen all my fights. I have 4 fights this year, so everyone's expecting probably the same, but I can't wait to show a new fighter. I've been really sharpening the tools here, joining the Strong Style team fully, and really broadening my game up a little bit, and I just can't wait to show it.
Hell yeah. What do you believe Luke brings to the cage compared to everybody else you have fought so far?
So this is his hometown. I know he has a vendetta about it. I know he lost the title here last year. So I know he's going to bring his A game. He's going to want to make right from last year. So looking forward to it. I know he has a big fan base and a good team behind him. So nothing but respect for Victory MMA. And I think he's going to have a lot of hype behind it, but I'm the same way. I mean, I'm right from Akron, right around the corner. So I have the same hype. So I'm
pretty much you guys are both home base.
Yep. That's all I see. It's pretty much fighting at home.
The crowd's going to be crazy, man.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for it.
So back you're talking, we had the last card at Jacobs Pavilion up in Cleveland. You won by unanimous decision. It was back August 17th, Cage Center 28. Can you run us through that fight a little bit?
So there was a lot of crazy stuff happening there. I expected to fight for a title. That's what I worked for. And then my original opponent ended up getting hurt. But then it wasn't for a title. His teammate stepped up, maybe a little bigger of a guy, probably harder opponent than I was supposed to have. But I still went in and really made a statement first round. But I was also thinking too, like, this feels more right being a title fight, because before I knew the rules of what a championship fight needed to be, I was wondering, like, why is it not me and Luke? Why is it not me and these other guys that have more fights? And then I found out you have to have you can't lose your last fight, so that made sense. So
Okay.
once I knew that I got the winner of those two, I was ready to do it, and it actually feels like a little more deserving if I beat Luke and get the title than beating someone that's just barely eligible to fight for a title. So ready to prove I deserve it.
Okay. That was awesome. It was an unanimous decision. I mean, I was there watching it. Hell of a fight still.
Oh yeah.
You showed a lot of grind in the third round.
Yeah, the crowd was crazy too. That definitely fueled me up a little bit.
So the old corny question, what can we expect from Cody Wilson on December 21st, Cage Thunder
I
29?
would say what everyone else does and say violence, but all I can say is you're going to see a brand new me. I love when people try to say there's flaws in my game. Well, wait until you see now. So I've been working on it all, and I can't wait to show how new of a fighter I am. So
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's another Fight Time profile for you guys. And again, this is Cody, the Warrior Wilson. He's fighting on December 21st for an amateur featherweight title. See y'all next time.
Fight Time Network.